Merry Christmas in January. I know you're like, why are you wearing a Santa shirt in January? Christmas is over. But I was in the bathroom and I was changing out my toilet paper roll, and it dawned on me that I have a pretty cool craft that I can share with you guys that uses your toilet paper rolls or your toilet paper hold rolls. If you don't use toilet paper or if you don't use paper towels, then this video is not for you because you're not going to have this. But for the majority of us who use toilet paper and paper towels, you have these items. The credit for this project, it goes to my sister Vanessa. She's the one who came over one day and she wanted to make Christmas ornaments with me. And so she and I sat down together and we made a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments. Our thought was that we would, make a bunch of them and then go to some senior citizen living homes and hand them out to them because, just give them something for Christmas. Just a kind gesture. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper towel rolls and you're just going to cut them into little rings. Trust the process. The rings, they don't have to be, you want them to kind of be roughly the same size, maybe like an inch or so thick. But essentially what you're going to want to do is get your little rings together and you are going to turn them into this with hot glue. So 5 rings, which one toilet paper roll, I was able to cut out 5 rings. You can just kind of press them at the corners flat, and then they kind of make this diamond oval shape. So just press them all. And it'll make it easier for you to hot glue them this way. You just hot glue them all in the corners. So I have my little hot glue gun over here in the corner. You probably won't be able to see it, but I'm gonna hot glue all these corners together and you can see how it comes together. And they just stick one, hold it for a second. There's 2. See, I just put a little bit of hot glue right on the edge, stick this there, kind of pinch it together. This is a bad angle, I'm sorry. Just for a minute, and then you just keep on going all the way around. The hot glue on there. See that? The last one I put hot glue on both sides, just a little bit. Stick that 3rd one in there. And this would be kind of cool to do with your kids. I mean, they can use Elmer's glue. I don't know. It would take longer to dry, or you could do the hot glue for your kids yourself if you wanted to, but there you go. There's this little flower. You could leave it just like this if you wanted to. But what we did, let me show you. I have some spare. I'll just, spare rings down here. But with some of your rings that you have, you can cut them lengthwise and then get you like a pencil or a paintbrush or whatever and just roll it. Easier said than done, I guess, with this one. This one's not wanting to work. You can roll it on it in a circle, and it becomes kind of like almost like a little curlicue. And then you can hot glue those curlicues inside the ornament like that. And so what you get, and you can mess around with the design, but essentially this is what they look like. These are the ones on the inside, and these are the ones that are just kind of hot glued on the outside. And these have already been spray painted. So we spray painted some red and some green. And then what you do from here, once you've got all of your little ornaments made, you can get, I've got some gold glitter and some red glitter. I even have this that I saw, and I think I'm gonna try it out. It's silver glitter hairspray. So it's like, you know, have you seen, like, my kids do crazy hair days at school, so we've got like pink hair, blue hair, green hair, and I guess one year we bought this silver glittery hairspray stuff. So I'm gonna spray it on one of them and just see if it makes it more sparkly, more festive anyway. I mean, it stinks. I mean, it worked, but I think I would rather dip it in glitter, like so that the outside of the thing has more glitter on it. I also have this stuff. It's part of my, it was in my craft drawer because one, well, that's another story for another time, but I made a map and I had to use this green turf. It's really fine, shredded, whatever material. So I thought that would be kind of cool to dip it in this too, just to see how it turned out. So I'm gonna paint some Elmer's glue on my thing. I think Laura ran off with my actual Elmer's glue bottle, like the regular one that everyone has. And so I have this massive glue jug for refills. That's all I could find. Thanks, Laura. Anyway, I'm gonna paint around the edges of this lightly, and then I'm gonna dip it in some glitter or some of that green turf. Just see how it turns out. Anyway, Christmas is like, I love Christmas. I love Christmas because it's my opportunity to give. I'm a gift giver, I really am, and I enjoy it. It gives me fulfillment to see other people enjoying things that I make. Whether it's food or things that I spent time on. Over the years for Christmas around here, for the Morrows and stuff, they can tell you that a lot of times my gifts to them are homemade gifts, but you know, soaps or chapsticks or, you know, this year I did some, it wasn't technically homemade, but it was kind of personalized gifts. I did some bird feeders, but the tags were pictures of everyone, so in their family, and I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, so just something like this. I mean, even though it's made out of something that you would throw away, I think you can, I don't know, trash to treasure. I think you can make it into something special. And, you know, maybe less waste in the dump. Okay. So what am I going to dip this in? I'm going to try this green turf stuff. like a thin layer of on this plate. Ah, I'm making a mess. Put it in here. Turn it around and that's different. I don't hate it. Some of the little curly cues are like not even with the whole ornament, so you gotta like pick up some of the turf and sprinkle it in there, but I mean, it gives it different colors and dimensions, right? It's kind of cool. So then the last step, after you do all that, is just to get you some ribbon. Or even if you have those like tree hook, the ornament hooks, you could probably poke a hole or do whatever, but I just figured the easiest route would be, I think everyone, if they, I don't even know, I've had these forever, right? They just appear. I might have even inherited some of these from my mom, but like those rolls of endless, whatever this ribbon is that you can make into like curly cues with your scissors. So yeah, I was just gonna cut some of this off, tie it around one of the loop-de-loops, call it a day. Hang it on your tree, give it to your kids, give it to your kid's teacher, give it to an old folks home like we were doing. So yeah. And if you do take them to like a senior citizen living home or whatever, and you have kids or grandkids, I'm sure they would love to have the visitors and the company. And I also think it's like important for our kids to just to have that kind of interaction. I think it builds compassion. You know, sometimes kids will stare or, you know, wonder why some people walk slower or are eating alone. And it, you know, you have to explain stuff like that. So just getting them out there in the world and letting them be able to see how other people live, and I think it's important for them to experience those things and to give back to community, right? I mean, volunteering and giving back to the community is a big deal for me. I really enjoy doing that. So anyway, here's the kind of the final product. I think that would be pretty on a tree. What do you think? Anyway, hope you liked it. Basically, my tools that I used was some ribbon, trash essentially, paper towel holder, paper towel roll, glue, glitter, hot glue gun with your sticks, and paper plates, paintbrush. Some of these things you don't have to have, but it makes it easier. Scissors to cut your rolls. Yeah, if you just sit down and do a bunch at a time, like you and your kids, knocks it out. You and a friend, you by yourself, just, you know, put on some music, put on a podcast, and yeah, kind of cool. Or you know what you could do? You know what I might do? Now all my family's gonna know. But maybe next year I'll make some of these and use these on their gift bags. That would be kind of cool to attach this to a gift bag. Like, it's like a gift within a gift. You know, you get a gift and you're giving your gift bag, but you also give an ornament too. That's kind of neat. So, yeah, that's something to think about. So I hope you liked it. It's one of those fast and easy crafts. But let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.